rhetorical reading is reading with situational awareness, where you're thinking about the purposes of a text or a conversation or some other kind of communicative exchange, where you're thinking about the audience that may be involved or the multiple audiences, where you're thinking about the kind of narrator that has been chosen for the producing of the text, where you're thinking about motivations, where you're concerned about the positioning of the speaker, and all of the things surrounding the simple act of understanding the significance of the language. I mean, there are all kinds of things going on in a text beyond the meanings of the words. And rhetorical reading, in general, is about identifying what all of those other factors are. So that makes it pretty obvious how, in order to talk about rhetorical reading at all, you have to talk about a higher standard of literacy than just the ability to decode signals. Now you're talking about how we make texts, what texts do, how a particular text is positioned, often in the context of other texts, and how the speaking positions and the hearing positions, the listening positions within that text function. A text makes its own audience. A text has intentions or designs on an audience, and it's a dramatization of those designs and their achievement with respect to some audience that the text itself has, to a large extent, invoked for purposes of that particular discussion. You become interested in the power arrangements that are involved there. It's not so much about the actual person writing and the actual person reading as it is about the discourse itself.